What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a head-to-head where we're going to put the Devialet Gemini IIs. They're going to go up against the Bang Olufsen Beoplay EX. Now, this has been requested throughout the comment section by a lot of subscribers, a lot of commenters. They want to know who is the best between these two. I hear you guys. We're going to put this out. I hope this answers your questions. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, for those who want to see a price specs and app breakdown for each of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description below of my unboxing videos for both. That way you can go ahead and check those out and then come back and join us for this head-to-head. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. As you can see, two totally different form factors. We've got the Beoplay EX, or excuse me, yeah, the Beoplay EX on the left. We got the Gemini 2s on the right. As you can see, the Beoplay EX, or EX, I'm just going to call them that, are a stem style. You got the in-ear version for the Gemini 2s. Let's go ahead and focus on the EXs real quick. Again, kind of a long, not really a long stem considering the way the overall package looks. I do like the Bang Olufsen logo inside the glass touch surface here. Also, I like the fact that it's got a nice little like a silver or smoked out silver lining around the glass. Of course, ergonomically set up, as you can see here, because this portion sits inside the ear. This portion will protrude out a little bit, and this sits inside the ear well, whereas you got your ear tip here. I am rocking a CP360 ear tip from SpinFit with these. Very comfortable, get a great seal out of it. Again, nice, elegant, all black. They do have these in various other colors and limited edition colors as well. But again, despite the look of them, they are very, very comfortable to wear. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Gemini 2s now. You can see very compact for the in-ear form factor. You got your touch surface with the Devialet logo on it. Your noise canceling speaker right above it. Again, very, very nice. Got a little bit of gloss here inside here, the matte touch surface, and matte all the way around. I am rocking the CP1025 ear tips from SpinFit with these guys. Very low profile, but you still get that same great seal and everything with these. Again, very, very comfortable, a very low profile earbud. We'll definitely not have to worry about these protruding out your ear. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get my phone out. We'll take a look at both of these in the ear. And here we are with the Beoplay EX in the ear. As you can see, doesn't take up a lot of the ear well, despite the way it looks ergonomically. Sits nice and snug right down here in the lower portion. The way it is ergonomically set, doesn't rest any weight on the lower contour of your ear. And of course, the stem protrudes out just a little bit further. That has your boom mic on anything and everything for calls. Again, nice size touch pad for actuating functionality. Listen at me. And again, proper ear tip gets you that great seal for noise canceling. It helps with noise canceling and audio, as I always say. Very, very comfortable to wear. Long term, I haven't had any issues with them, and despite their size, the weight, very light. And here are the Devialet Geminis. As you can see, doesn't take up a lot of the ear well, as well as pretty much more than the EXs do, but still doesn't take up the full thing. Very discreet, very small, so it sits right inside. The way the ergonomics work, they do not put any weight on the contour of your ear, but sits inside the ear well very nicely. And again, these are nice discreet earbuds, so they tuck in very nicely, especially good like in the winter months like we are now, where you can wear them with a hat or anything like that. You like me, I got my beanie, my 49er beanie I rock all the time. So having these on, having my hat on over these, no problem at all. They just feel very, very comfortable to wear long term. Of course, nice size touch surface there to actuate functionality. muscle memory shouldn't really come into play too much there because of the surface being as nice a size as it is. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and finish our comparison testing, and we'll come back in for that sound test I know all you guys are waiting on. Stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Bang Olufsen Beoplay EXs in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bang Olufsen Beoplay EXs in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bang Olufsen Beoplay EX in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Bang Olufsen Beoplay EX in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Devialet Gemini II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Devialet Gemini II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Devialet Gemini II earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Devialet Gemini II earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, next up, we have the Bang Olufsen Beoplay EX earbuds. Let me pull them up my ear so you can see that they're in. They're in the ear. And right now we're in the app and they're in transparency mode. And we're just walking. Let me fix my hat. My ear's getting cold. Whoops. All right, I got it in transparency mode. And I'm getting good throughput there. Getting a lot of sound. A lot of ambient sound. Sorry, I got the mic down here. Got a lot of ambient sound. And all right, we're gonna go ahead and switch these over to noise canceling. All right, we got it in noise canceling now. The level's up to the max, so we got it really turned up. And I have to tell you, very poor. It was a subtle change, but very, very subtle, very slight. But still, I can still hear ambient sound from the traffic. It's just not doing well. All right, I even have wind noise reduction turned on, and I still can't tell the difference as far as these earbuds go. So that's it's a shame because a lot of people love these earbuds, and excuse me, I think they have potential. Once they get the noise canceling squared away, these things would be fantastic. Like overall, pound for pound, good.
All right, what we're going to do now is the ANC test for the Gemini.
They're not doing that. So this is the
Gemini earbuds.
ANC test.
We're out in my backyard. I got audio coming from the traffic right over on the street over here. I got some coming up we've got traffic this way. It just got finished raining. It's starting to clear up a little bit. And I've got some good wind noise, so I got a good test bed here. Also, I got some neighbors and everything going on. So what we're gonna do now, I'm using my S23 Ultra to film this, so I cannot show you the app per se, but we're gonna go ahead and do this anyway. Full disclosure, I did switch out and go with the larger ear tips so I can get better seal. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and long press on the right earbud to turn on noise canceling. I'm currently in transparency mode, and I have to admit, it's pretty decent. I can hear everything. So let's go ahead and long press. All right, I got the chime. Noise canceling has been activated. To be honest, it's okay. It's nothing fantastic. I wouldn't even put this on the level of let's say I think these are on the level of the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, Beats Studio Buds 2, that area of that level of noise canceling. Again, no music is being played, so it's just the strength of the noise canceling technology in the earbuds themselves. That's just how I'm getting it done. Like, I just saw a bus go by. I could hear it a little bit. It's over here on the other side there on the street, but I can still hear hear it somewhat. It's not completely canceling out. But as far as wind noise, I'm not getting any wind noise, although I do feel the wind on me, which is good. That's a good thing when it comes to noise canceling. All right, so again, like I get, not top tier, but it does filter out some sound. But like I said, it's decent, and I think that's all I got for it. So this has been an ANC test for the Devialet Gemini 2s.
All right, we're back in. We are going to do the sound test. We got the EXs already up in the air. We are in the app. As you can see, we're in transparency mode. And of course, we're in the sound mode. I'm going to show you my sound mode here. This is where I'm at on their EQ. They don't have a graphic equalizer like I wish they would, but they don't. So this is where I'm at. I'm like right in between the energetic and warm setting. Bass is kind of high here. I think I get the best sound out of that setting for these earbuds. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back in. We're gonna turn on noise canceling. All right, noise canceling has been turned on. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and jump into our music. Let's go ahead and get that up and going. Before we do that, let me make sure we get our optimal listening level. All right, we're there. All right, so here we go. All right. Right off the bat, vocals are crystal clear. Nice. Got the echoing there, so the detailing there, the piano. Nice. Sounds nice, kind of low, but sounds nice. Okay, now it sounds better there. I don't know, it might have been that note, but they sound better. Now here comes the rest of the string instruments. Very nice sound. Got that nice rumble with the cello. Nice warm sound to it. Okay. Again, nice because you can hear it. You can definitely pick out the violins in the back. That's good. Now here comes the chorus. Again, very nice sound. Vocals are clear and clean. Very nice. Again, soundstage opened up. It opened up a little bit. Again, because of I'm really enjoying it. Okay. Again, great sound. I had a lot going on in my mind with this one as I was listening in. Great sound. Did like the way the soundstage opened up with the with the vocalist and then the chorus as well as the background instruments. Very clean, a little warmer than I expected this song to be, but still vocals were clean. And I don't know. I don't know. I just like the way it sounded. I'm not going to nitpick, but I like the way it started off here. All right, let's go ahead and get into our bass song. Here we go. Okay. That bass thump is serious. Yes. Let's see the sub bass rumble. Oh yeah, it dissipates just the way I like it. And the vocals, clean and clear. Even with the auto tunes is nice. The high pitch is nice and smoothed out. I like that. I think that comes with the warmer sound. Oh yeah, but that bass is serious with these. Oh my goodness. Again, vocals nice and clean and clear. Well, nice and clean. I can hear all the vocals. Nothing sounds muffled. Oh, that bass is perfect. E40 sounded nice and clear. Oh my goodness, that bass is serious with these. That bass drop and then that sub bass rumble. Oh, I could just listen to that all day. It was just, and it didn't dissipate too soon. It faded out like beautifully. Just liked it. All right, let's go ahead and get into our final song. All right, nice sub bass rumble at the beginning with the keyboard and drums. Got a nice warm sound to this one. All right, lead saxophone comes in, nice and clean. Sounds kind of laid back, not pulled out to the forefront, like as I would expect it to be since it's the lead instrument. But they do have balance though. When I say pulled back, I mean they still have the balance of the sound. It just sounds like it's not out front. Here's a high note. That's nice and clean, nice and crisp. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. Just really nice. I really like the warm feel of this song with these earbuds. Very clean. I just love it. All right, I really enjoy the warmness that these earbuds give, especially on my EQ setting. Just a nice sound. All right, I'm gonna save the rest of my thoughts for the end here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We're gonna put the Gemini 2s up and see how they sound. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the Gemini 2s in the air. We're in the app, and I still don't understand why my icons for my earbuds are so small. Look at that. I don't know what that is. All right, we are in transparency mode. So let's go ahead and dive into my EQ settings, and we'll show you exactly where I have them. So this is my preferred EQ settings for these earbuds. I like the cleanness of the bass on these. In this setting, I think it gives me the best audio representation with these earbuds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bounce back out. And then we'll go ahead and drop them into cancellation mode or noise canceling mode, which turned on already. You can already see that or hear that. All right, and let's go ahead. We got our music queued up. We are in our optimal listening level. So let's do it. All right, nice bright sound right off the top. Vocals very clean and clear. We got the detailing of the echoing. Piano sounds nice and crisp. Okay, again, nice sound. Now we got to bring in the background instruments, the rest of them rather. Here we go. Okay, nice detailing from the violins in the back. We got the rumble from the cello, and again, he's got that balance, but you got detailing with the background instruments. The sound stage widened out nicely. Now we got the background vocalist coming up. Again, very clean, very nice. Now you got that detailing with the violin coming in there. You definitely capture that. Again, the sound stage, nice and wide, nice and bright, even at this volume level. Excuse me. Very clean sounding with these earbuds. Man, just very nice, very, very nice. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and get into our bass song. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. That bass thump is serious. And sub bass rumble. Yep, vanishes nicely, doesn't cut off too soon. Just vanishes nice and easy, goes right into the second bass drop. I love it. Again, now with the brightness of these earbuds, that high-pitched auto-tune, that tinny sound, it's smoothed out, but it's still there. It's not as prominent as in other earbuds, but you can definitely hear it. I can definitely hear it. It hits my ear, not as bad, but it's smoothed out a little bit, so it's made it more pleasurable to listen to this song. All right, at least that portion. Now we got E40 coming in, vocals crystal clear on both of them, T-Pain and E40. That bass is just serious. Oh my goodness, that bass drop, the sub bass rumble afterwards, serious, so good, so good. All right, so let's go ahead and go into Going Home. All right, again, nice bright sound off, volume is nice. We got that nice little rumble, that little bass rumble from the keyboard drums at the beginning. Oh, the lead saxophone comes in, sounds so crisp. And it takes the forefront in this song, even though, but you still have that balance, like nothing like gets lowered. But you can definitely tell that the saxophone is the front man on this one. And it sounds so crisp. Here comes a high note. Oh yeah. Oh, now we got the rest of the band coming in. Very nice. Very clean. Oh, I enjoy it. Very clean sounding. Just love it. I love it. All right, this has been a great test, man. Great test between the both of them. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about these two earbuds, and then we're gonna find out who gets my pick. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in for this head-to-head, gauntlet-worthy head-to-head. Let me put it that way. We've got the Devialet Gemini IIs and their opponent, the Bang Olufsen Beoplay EX. And let me clear the air real quick. There was only one reason why I didn't include the EXs in the Gauntlet Series, because someone had to be left out. Plain and simple. I had a whole bunch of guys I consider in my top 10. I only chose 5, and I had to go with the best 5 I thought would make a great Gauntlet Series. Not that the GXs would have. They lost the coin flip, so they were out. So now they're coming back with their own head-to-head. Not to mention, I had a lot of comments in the comment section by subscribers and viewers of my channel. They wanted to see this head-to-head. So I'm glad I could go ahead and provide it for you guys. I do listen. It might take me a little bit, but because I have so many other things lined up, but I do listen to you guys, and I try to get the videos out that you want to see. All right, so now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and talk about these two. First of all, let's go ahead and start off with the Beoplay EX earbuds. And overall, they sound great. My only thing is they're not naturally bright earbuds. All right. Yeah, you can go ahead and move their EQ setting around, but if you make it brighter, you're going to lose bass. I mean, I'm quite sure there's a fine line in there, but for me, I just think naturally they're not as bright a sounding earbud, but their warmth is fantastic. Let's go ahead and go song by song. First song, Old Money. You got nice clarity with the vocals. The piano sound, at first, it didn't sound kind of muffled, but I think that might have been the note that it was playing, because then it came back and it sound nice and crisp afterwards. You got the detailing with the echo. between the piano and the vocalist, so you got that detailing. And then when the background of string instruments came in, the soundstage did open up. Were there as much detail in the string instruments? Not as much as I'm used to hearing. There is some there, but but with a brighter natural volume, I would have picked up more with them. And of course, you got the rumble from the cello, so that was nice. And there for them. And then you got the background vocalists, and they came in, they were nice and clear, and as well. So again, the volume, natural lack of brightness on the volume. Like if I wanted to get where I wanted to be, I would have to put these at max volume, and it shouldn't be that way. But that's my own personal opinion of that. With these, that's how I hear it. It's how it hits my ears. I know everybody else's ears are different, but that's how they hit me. And I just wish they were a little bit brighter sounding. All right, so let's go on to the second song. Now, this is where that warmth really, really pays off, because the bass on these is insane. All right, that bass thump hits hard, the sub bass rumble, it goes there and it fades away slowly, goes right into the next drop, and it's just ridiculous sound. I could listen to that all day long. Plus with the and like I said, the warmth of the sound really helped in this song, because not only did it help out the bass, but that high pitch auto tuning was smoothed out, so it made it even nicer to listen to. You ain't got to worry about that. I don't know if it hits anybody else's ears the way it hits mine. If it does, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section about that high pitched tinny auto tune sound. It just hits my ear weird. But with that, the warmth of these earbuds, that was not even an issue. And again, like I said, this song is where they really, really shine. That warmth of sound, and not being as bright naturally, their volume not being as naturally bright, really paid off, because man, when it comes to these them hip hop songs with that heavy bass, these guys are a beast. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our final song, Going Home. Again, the warmth of the sound from these earbuds pays off here. However, I really would have liked just a little bit more brightness to it when it came to like the saxophone, when it came to the background instruments. Again, clean sound. It just sounded like the lead side. Let me start here. The keyboard and drum at the beginning was great. Got that nice little rumble. You got that steady thump from the kick drums and the drums. It was great. Now, when the lead saxophone came in, it didn't sound prominent. It sounded like it was just also when it came along with when it came in. It sounded like it was the keyboard, drums, saxophone. That's how it sounded. It didn't, to me, it didn't it didn't seem like it was out in front. With the EXs. Again, but the clarity was there. Because of the bright, not being as bright sounding, you miss that detail, and that's too bad, because I do appreciate the warmth of that song, because it allows you, gives you that relaxed feeling about it and everything else. The background instruments, again, because of the warmth, I wish it was a little bit brighter sounding, because then we could really got detailing from the background instruments as well. But it still was a really good listen, and I appreciate that. I just wish that they just had that natural brightness to them, a little bit louder, in my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to the Devialet Gemini IIs, and these guys are phenomenal, top to bottom. Great sound from all three. Let's break it down. First song came right out. Nice, bright, crisp sound. The vocals were nice, was crystal clear. Got great detailing from the piano. The piano was nice and crisp sounding on the keys. The echoing was on point. And then, of course, when you got the background instruments, the string instruments coming in, the detailing was fantastic. You got the soundstage opened up nice and wide. So you really get the detail from the violins in the background. Of course, the bass from the cello, because of the brightness, it was there, wasn't as prominent as it was with the EXs because of the warmth of theirs, but it was definitely there. You definitely felt it, and it was just overall great. Then you add in the background singers or the chorus, if you will, and it just gave you just that great overall sound to them. Very clean, very nice and bright. And I just absolutely loved it. All right, now going into our second song, our bass song. Excuse me. Again, heavy bass. That bass drop was fantastic. Sub bass rumble faded away beautifully, and then went right into the second bass drop or the next bass drop, and it was just so clean. So clean. And then you got the vocals come in. Again, unlike the EXs, the brightness on these earbuds, I did feel that little tinniness a little bit. It was still smoothed out of some, but you can still tell the difference between when you're listening to these as opposed to listening to the EXs with that same tinniness. But it was still enjoyable. It wasn't piercing my ear, and that's my main thing. My main concern is I don't want that ear piercing sound, and it did get rid of it, although you can definitely tell the difference between the two. Again, vocals crystal clear, being with E40 and T-Pain from my little sample that I tested. It just sounds so clear. The clarity is fantastic. And then going into our final song, again, clarity was phenomenal. You got the bass rumble from the keyboards right off the bat. The keyboard drum combination, nice little rumble there. Still had that nice brightness to it. The lead saxophone came in very clear, crystal clear, very powerful, sound fantastic. And then of course, with that, let me back up real quick. With that, you could tell how it took the forefront with these earbuds as opposed to with the EXs, where it sounded like it was just joining in with the other two instruments that were playing at the time. Again, you still have that balance, so no one was fading out. No sound was going away. It's just that you could definitely tell I guess you could say the depth of it, where the lead saxophone came out and was more upfront as opposed to the drums, keyboard. And then of course you add in the rest of the background instruments, and it just sound fantastic. It was just a really, really great overall sound. I hope I did some justice in explaining that to you guys. So that was my breakdown for both of these earbuds. Now the question is, which one would I choose if I had to choose between the two? Based on sound alone, we're only doing sound. We are, just take everything else out of the way, all the features, all the frills, the apps, get all that out the way. Speak on sound alone. Which one would I go with? I would have to go with the Gemini 2s, primarily because of the brightness. I don't feel as though I have to turn them way up in order to get the brightness that I want out of it. Granted, I'm getting the bass. I still get the warmth that I need for the songs that I want, but I'm also getting that brightness, and I get that natural, louder overall setup. Now, the Beoplay EXs, they sound fantastic. I just wish these guys had a little bit more volume, natural volume to them. If they were a little bit brighter, I know people can say, well, you can change, go into the EQ and fool around and you can find it. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how low they sound, as far as naturally when you put them in your ear, they sound low to me. I mean, the crystal clear vocals, everything else is fantastic. Bass is magnificent, especially after their last update that was out some time ago. Really brought out the bass in these, but they're just not as loud as I like them to be, in my opinion, as I would hope they would have been, in my opinion. All right, so that was such a great head-to-head. I hope you guys liked it. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. All right, so this has been the head-to-head, gauntlet-worthy head-to-head between the Devialet Gemini 2s and the Bang Olufsen Beoplay EX. The Gemini 2s, in my opinion, get the win. But again, I do love the EXs. I just wish they had a little bit more natural volume. But other than that, they sound fantastic. And I'm glad that we was able to get this together. Shout out to all you guys in the comment section that demanded this head to head. So I'm happy I was able to provide this to you guys. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. I got other Gauntlet Series coming up. I got unboxings coming up. So we still got a lot going on, and we got our end of the year videos as well that I got to get started on here really soon. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And of course, I will see you guys on the next one. Gemini 2s get the win. EX is fantastic showing. Just wish they had a little bit more natural volume. Peace.